In May, we brought you an in-depth series called Playing from Behind, a look at how Northeast Indiana has been trailing the state and the country in wages and employment, and how local leaders are trying to turn things around. Well, just a few months later, there is some good progress to report. Mark Mellinger has the latest.
Here's what the Indiana Department of Workforce Development's job snapshot looked like about a year ago. Not a pretty picture for Northeast Indiana. Our 10-county area's jobless rate far exceeded both the national and state rates. But fast forward to the most recent numbers, and you'll see what looks like an amazing turnaround. Not only is our rate lower than both, it's way below the country's after coming in way above a year earlier. So what's going on?
More than anything else, I think we're working together as a team.
John Stafford from IPFW's Community Research Institute says our counties have spent the past few years learning to work together to lasso new jobs instead of competing with one another for them. And that work is starting to yield results. Not only is the jobless rate down significantly, since December, total employment in our region has increased by almost 17,000. And if you go back a year, Stafford says an inordinate amount of the jobs added in Indiana, a third, have come to the state's northeast corner.
Local communities are better prepared today to deal with prospects than I can recall.
Economic development experts do credit other factors for the success. One big key, they say, is that the manufacturing sector has been adding a lot of jobs in this latest recovery, and that's still our area's core strength. So what can we do to turn this bit of good news into a long-term trend?
It's about workforce. It's about, can the companies find the skills that they need here?
That means continuing to shift more money and resources toward developing talented workers and nurturing innovative companies, especially in target Northeast Indiana industries like advanced manufacturing, logistics, and finance. Work One Northeast has spent the last few years refocusing its efforts to do just that.
We exclusively target those sectors, and the reason is because it would be a terrible thing to do to an individual who is looking for employment to suggest that he or she should get training for a job that doesn't exist.
Mark Mellinger, News Channel 15.
Another key to the local progress, growing companies that are creating jobs. One example is Aptera, a software development and web design company in downtown Fort Wayne. Two co-founders started Aptera in 2003 at the Northeast Indiana Innovation Center. And now the company employs 48 people and hopes to have 80 to 100 employees by 2015.